Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer combat cards, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at the Eldari vs Space Marine campaign currently, and this is a very difficult one. I'm at level 15, I haven't lost any matches yet. We got 400 points, overwhelming firepower which increases the ranged attack of the deployed units, but the card collection is filtered to Asuryani, so you can only use cards with that keyword in your collection, and these campaigns tend to be quite a bit more difficult, especially if it's not an even playing field. And you have to use cards at whatever level you have them at. So I've been running Zephyr Blade. It's one of the obvious choices, going with the ranged buff modifier. But without using Lords of War, I can't actually fill up the entire deck. Got 30 points remaining here. There is the Night Spinner, but this is a pretty new card and I'll only have it level 3, so it's not even worth using. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, but a lot of these cards are pretty squishy, so they will not last very long. Looking at some of the other options for Illic Night Spear, it's pretty much the same composition. If you want to use one of the other warlords, it may not seem ideal, but I think it might be doable. But you'd have to split your attack type between two types. So for like the Avatar of Cain, it would be a mix of ranged and melee, and you could run some of the powerful ranged aircraft and whatnot, those ranged units that don't have a melee attack, alongside cards that do have a melee attack, and that could work out potentially. I do have the Avatar at a pretty high level. I was actually very tempted to buy the 500 Plasma pack with the guaranteed Avatar just so I can get it up to the Omni upgrade, because that is a huge upgrade right there. Still debating on that though, because I don't actually use the Avatar that much in ranked. If you want to go with Eldrad, who is actually like my highest level legendary warlord, you'd have to split between ranged and psychic. So I suppose for this one you would want to start off with the ranged and then finish with the psychic, which means you wouldn't be using his special rule for like half the battle. So not ideal, but he does do a lot of damage once the warlord's on the field. So I do want to try all three of these decks out, because I've played nothing but the Zephyr Blade so far. So I'm gonna try. Okay, first match with Illic, second match with, we'll say Eldrad, and then the third match with the Avatar, and see if we can win here. So we'll start with this straight-up range deck. Illic is pretty strong against Captain Acheron. I don't think I've faced him in this campaign. Don't remember seeing him come up. We're up against Watch Captain Artemis, so we'll have to be careful not to deploy the highest health bodyguards first. I think we'll go with the Warwalker here. We do have the initiative. Alright, taking some damage there. Let's go with... we do have some regeneration there. I guess the Wraith Fighter is not really the greatest card. We do want to make sure that we kill things in one turn, though, ideally. So, yeah, we'll go with Malgan Ra, I think, in the middle. And unless they have like taunt or something, or shields, then we should be able to clear out a lot of this stuff. With that precision barrage going off, it's really nice having Malgan Ra at level 9. So boom, already decent amount of damage right there. Okay, there's a Sonic Blast, and we'll see how much damage we can do with the ranged buff. So 150 should be able to clear everything on the field, I think. Boom. Well, the animation's going off so fast. Actually, it only triggered one time, the Bringer of True Death. We only need to deal 65% of the base damage, but yeah, we're going to start... Our bodyguards are going to be dropping like flies, I think, especially with the stuff they're bringing out here, Bjorn, and we're taking damage from every deployment, so yeah. I think it's going to be pretty back and forth, this game. They'll no doubt go melee. And... oh, okay, the target acquired actually preserved the Wraith Fighter, but that one's not actually the best damage dealer, so... ooh, what can we do here? I guess we'll go with the Crimson Hunter. They have a lot of health, so I don't think I'm actually going to be able to kill, like, you know... I mean, I'll be able to easily kill Bjorn, like whatever is across from the Crimson Hunter. I think. Well, maybe easily is a little bit of an exaggeration, but should be able to take him down. But the others, they're definitely not going to be dying here. So yeah, Crimson Hunter, tons of damage right there. It's going to zap him. Get rid of the Inspiring Presence at least, but yeah, everything else survives. And we don't have a whole lot of health here, and they're actually getting a massive melee buff, so I think they're about to clear everything again. We did hit them with a debuff, so actually they're... Yep, they unable to kill anything, okay. But now, the problem with Illic, and the reason that Zephyrblade can be better, I guess, is, yeah, we can't actually... We've lost, like, all the momentum, so we can no longer, like, kill one-shot things anymore. So the question is, like, do I want to just save up a ranged attack for the next turn? Or do we want to just try doing some damage here, but, like, taking a lot in return? Because we're going to lose, like, all these guys on the next turn, pretty much. I suppose, though, if we go Psychic, then he can't actually kill anything. We still have the Fire Prism, but, you know, that's not really going to be doing very much damage, so this guy's at 160, that's pretty scary. I think maybe what we can do... Oh, they're going ranged. That's surprising. Interesting choice there. Might have actually cost them the game. Because now we can just go, boom, drop the Fire Prism over here, and we should be able to clear out everything, I think. Yeah. It's kind of an overkill. So yeah, we'll just go ranged here. And then they'll have one more bodyguard and then the Warlord. And yeah, lots of health on the Fire Prism. We're still doing pretty good. Illic has Deadshot, of course, so he can target the enemy Warlord. So, that was interesting. Artemis also has Deadshot, so they're targeting the Wraith Fighter, going melee. So they'll knock that out, and I guess we can bring out Illic Nightspear just to finish things off here. We still had the Wraith Lord, which is not really an ideal bodyguard to be running with Illic Nightspear. It doesn't have a very big ranged attack. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like Zephyrblade is kind of maybe a better choice for me. But this one worked out in the end. Got quite a bit of victory points from that match. Alright, on to round 2. Let's go with Eldrad. We'll see how this deck works out. Wow, we're up against the Lion. This could be kind of scary, because the Lion himself, he's got, what, 3 shields here, and a ton of health. Because Eldrad can normally, like, one-shot most Warlords, but against the Lion, that's the one Warlord that he will have troubles against. And I mean, maybe Captain Acheron too, but... Well, we'll see what we can do here. I guess the Wraith Fighter. Hit him with an outflank. Man, that Grey Knight dude has so much health there. Okay, so yeah. Our ranged units are not going to be doing as much damage, or they're not as deadly as they would be with either of the ranged option Warlords. And that Wraith Fighter is going to be taking a lot of damage, so that's going to be one of our Psychers going down, which is not cool, because they have a Land Raider that just deployed with 2 shields, I believe. Got hit by an outflank. They're going ranged. And that means, yep, Malgan Ra is taking some damage. We will be able to knock out the shields, though, at least on the Land Raider with the counter attack. They'll be attacking first, though. That's not cool. Don't like that. Guess Crimson Hunter's coming down. Yeah, attacking first, that means that I'm pretty sure this guy's just gonna kill Malgan Ra before he can attack, so this really is terrible, actually. This is not going well at all. Starting to think, I mean, I do think this deck could have done decently against a lot of the other Warlords, but against these guys, yeah. It's not going so well. I mean, what can we do here? There's not a whole lot. I guess, goodbye Crimson Hunter. Yeah, the Dread Knight there. It's a pretty nasty one. Big Game Hunter, taking that thing down. Getting debuffed quite a bit in this match as well. I guess we could go melee. Maybe. I don't know if we have enough attack power. Yeah, I forgot actually the Wraith Lord does not combo with Eldrad, so... Alright, well, at least the melee attack here will knock out 2 more of them. Really kind of need to keep that Wraithseer alive, though. I don't know... It's kind of in a precarious position, I think. Yep, about to take a lot of damage from that guy. Might be better if they use up their melee attack earlier, though, before the lion enters the battlefield. Let's see, do we want to go Psychic, or do we want to save that Psychic attack for later? I want to say, I think, yeah, we better just use it now, because... Though I think maybe, yeah, I mean, that Land Raider is a problem too, because it's still attacking first on my turn. So that means if they get the Fire Prism down, they could kill it before I could go with a ranged attack, which, well, I guess doesn't matter anyway, because they're going to kill it on their turn. Alright, 2 bodyguards remaining, and we just have, like, Psychers now left. So this is not really... This is not what I wanted to have happen. Actually, the lion's coming out, so we're getting down to it here. Will we be able to take down the lion? We got the healing on the Wraith Seer. Will the... Oh, yeah, the Psionic Blast takes out the shields, but then it causes the Wraithseer to get attacked, which is not cool. We could go... I mean, do we want to go melee? Do we want to go Psychic? That's really not very much damage at all. I guess we'll go Psychic. Hope that Wraith Lord can hold the line for a little bit. We need to kill that Blade Guard veteran over in the right lane. That guy needs to die. Really gonna go for ranged? Man, that Land Raider is just killing everything. Not cool. Alright, okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop this guy over here. Hopefully the Psychic, the Warp Surge will knock out the veteran. No! Okay, well, it's fine. It's good. We'll just go melee here. I think the lion will attack first, so he'll kill... Oh, they have a really big melee attack charged up. I think that's going to be enough, though, to kill Eldrad. Eldrad has a lot of health, but we weren't able to heal him, so... I mean, this guy does 151 damage. It's pretty nuts. This guy does have all 3 attack types, and there's only 1 shield left on the lion, so actually we might be able to win here, maybe. Oh, knocked out the Land Raider with a counterattack. Okay. Alright, how much damage can Eldrad do is the question. Wow, 223 plus 164. That's enough to win. Will they actually hit me back? I guess we'll find out here. Okay, for whatever reason, I guess the lion did not want to fight back, so... Alright, that was a very close one. But not really the ideal deck, I think, to be using in this campaign. That was one of the hardest matchups, though, I think, for Eldrad. Alright, we'll try the last one. The last option. The Avatar. Splitting ranged and melee. Don't really have the greatest cards here. The Avatar special rules is not really the greatest, though. Just 15 melee attack, and then you lose those buffs when the card dies. It's not going to make a huge impact, especially because you can't use the Death Blow cards. They're not even an option in this campaign. We're up against Guilliman. We do have a really big melee attack charged up. Almost double. They're going ranged, so that guy gets poisoned. Wraithlord is almost dead already. That's not cool. The Inspiring Presence is also buffing them. So Wraithlord's already dead. Gave him the buff, which is not really... I'll try knocking out the Dark Shroud. The Furious Charge here from Jane's Art. Wow, it didn't... Oh, come on. Really? Oh, this is so bad. Okay, well, the poison will take that guy down, giving him a buff, which, yep, not really that useful. Psionic Blast will knock out that dude. And then, I guess we can go with the... Do we want to go melee here? This guy's actually getting pretty big. 145. Yeah, I think we better use that melee attack before he dies. So, Not enough to kill the Brutalis. Bring it down to 26 health, though. Still haven't brought out like any of the ranged units. Ooh, Crimson Hunter. Okay, that'll be a good one. Especially if we can snipe that Dreadnought. Will they move? Oh, nope, they moved out of the way. Dodge the bullet there. At least the big game hunter won't be dealing extra damage to Jane Czar, but lots of outflanks going off from both directions. And they have a huge melee attack charged up. This is scary. They're going ranged. Jane Czar goes down. Wow. That really sucks. Okay. Well, not looking amazing. It all kind of depends on what bodyguards are remaining. They have 2 bodyguards left. What is going to come out? Do we want to use the Psychic attack? Actually, I didn't even think about this, but Psychic is also an option in this deck, so... do we want to bring out Gilliman now? Or save him for later? Well, I guess the Crimson Hunter's about to die, so we'll just use that ranged attack there, and I guess we'll bring out Gilliman and hope that they don't have some big bodyguards, but... well, they do. At least that guy is. But they're going to go melee here for sure. So much damage. Bit of an overkill there. Okay, well, it's going to be the Avatar versus Gilliman. We got Fear. We got Inspiring Presence. But they have a huge ranged attack. Yeah, he can still deal like 160 damage. Yeah, going ranged is not really an option, so I guess we'll just go Psychic, and I think I lost this one. There's no way the Avatar is going to be able to deal that much damage. Yep, just not happening. Wow, that was not even close. Alright, well, this deck is not one that you should be using. Found that out. Yeah, that did not go well at all. So I guess there's someone in my clan who mentioned they were able to win with 0 losses with an Illic Night Spear. But he had like all his cards at super high level, much higher than mine. So yeah, maybe just going straight with the just going with a ranged deck is the way to go. Certainly more fun than attempting something like this. Yeah, I think I'll keep trying with the Zephyr Blade and see how that goes. But hope you are able to finish this campaign without too much frustration. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.